say Sad Tarot. I'm Yara, and I'm not here for your likes, shares, or subscriptions. I'm actually here for enlightenment, information, and perspective, because you can only operate from a level of which you understand. People are asking me, why are you doing karmic videos? Because they're the enemy, right? We're supposed to click up and we're divine together, and they're karmic and they're evil, and they slept with my man and they lied, they betrayed me, they stole from me. And the truth is that you are karmic if you're thinking like this and you're stuck in this thought pattern. Because if you were vibrating high, you wouldn't be attached to anything that happened to you, and you would be mad at, if you was mad at anybody, you would be mad at God, because he orchestrated it all. Okay, and he orchestrated it all for you because subconsciously you needed to learn something to be a better version of yourself, or you needed to see something to protect yourself or to sustain yourself. And in that case, you can also be mad at you. So now that you get to the root of it all and the universal principle of it all, you're not as powerful as you think you are. So then guess what? You're mad at God. Or guess what? You needed this, so God helped you to have it, and now you're mad at you for needing it. That's what this is about. I do karmic videos because at one point of time or another in our lives, we will all be karmic. We may all be divine. I can't say people vibration gonna always raise. I can't say that, but I do know that that is possible. But I do know that at some situation, some point, some circumstance, you could be the person that's delivering the lesson, delivering the pain, contributing to it, even if you don't want to, because blessings come through people, not from people, and so do lessons. Okay, everything that hurts is not a danger to you. It could just be a wake-up call. It's just stimulating you to look around. Sometimes we get like complacent, like, okay, I was on 10, so now I'm operating on 20, so I'm good. And God said, no, you can operate on 50. But I like 20, I'm cool on 20, this is cool. So he gonna thump you or pinch you to take it up a notch, not to hurt you. And it ain't gotta be a whole gut punch. It could just be, like I said, a thump or a bump. So I make karmic videos so that you can understand that, one, you are either this person, or I can promise you, you have someone like this around you who is maybe a coworker or a friend or a family member, and you just don't understand them. You like, what is going on with you? Sometimes it's the people we love. It's our children. It's our family member. It's our best friend. And we don't know how to help them or reach them because we're not vibing in that low vibration. That's what these videos are for. The karmic videos are so that you can have perspective on what they're going through, instead of saying, I don't get it, I'm going to try to change them, conform them, reform them. No, meet them where they are. Because whatever they're going through, they need to go through it. When you were going through what you were going through, you needed to go through it. That's how you got to be vibing higher, or be able to educate other people, or be able to protect the people around you from situations because you went through it. And if someone had came in and saved you, which you can't do, but saved you from this karmic lesson, this karmic situation, then you wouldn't be wise and enlightened like you are now. So this is just that typical, I went through it, I made it, so I don't fool with it no more. It doesn't stop. There are children that are going to turn into teenagers, that are going to turn into young adults. There are young adults that are going to turn into old adults. There's going to be a new batch of children that are going to turn into teenagers. So this energy and this understanding is always useful. Also, depending on the situation, you could be karmic and divine at the same time. Energy flows, so it can shoot up and go back down depending on how you sustain it. Meaning that you could be divine at home with your man, with your children. You can be this loving being. You can vibrate high, be neutral, be a problem solver, pray for them, see from a different perspective. But when you get to work, you can drop. You can drop. That energy can go low. And you can become this karmic person who hates your job, you're negative, you're complaining, you're telling on everybody, and you don't know why you do it. You don't understand it either. But you have to ask yourself, how can I take that high vibration with me? And I can't relate to it. Maybe you're vibing high at work, me at home, because everyone is vibing high at home. Maybe when you go to work, everybody around you is toxic and karmic, and so they drag your energy down. So maybe you need to wear some crystals, or get a new job, or maybe you need to have this conversation, or maybe you just need some understanding so that you can differentiate. That's why this is happening, so that you can defeat it, because knowing is half the battle. That's what the karmic videos are for. Karmic is not a negative word. It simply means that I'm going to learn something that I need to learn. And it doesn't mean that they're the enemy. Because I don't know about you, but I personally appreciate every hater, fight, cheat, relationship that did not work out, that has ever touched my wisdom, my energetic field, because I have such a large spectrum of experience of what didn't work out and what hurt, that I can now heal others and relate to others, not judge others. Because a lot of times I realized I just didn't get it. I was like, nope, I'm not here. But then I saw it and I realized it, and now I can recognize it in different aspects and say, okay, well, you're a loving person here, but you're showing up like this over here. And then you show up like this over here. Oh, well, this is what's stimulating you to be this way, and to then correct yourself. And I can help more. And if we can all get into that mindset, and all is a powerful word, because it's encompassing the world universally, saying that every single person. I know that's impossible. I know that, because there are some people who are meant to vibe low to stimulate growth to others, so that people can know what not to do, so that people can have a test, so that these lessons can flow through them. So I know all, but the more of us that are divine and that just haven't woken up, or on that transition, or on that brink, if we can just get that push, that perspective, that information, so that our third eye can open and we can see, the better off we are. I'm not trying to defeat the karmic, the shadow. I'm trying to temper it. I'm attempting, largely with God being my tool, my shield, my weapon, to temper this energy. And I know it starts somewhere, and I'm gonna start with me by simply giving you this information, so that you can now decide which spectrum you want to go to. And I already know that whether I know all the high vibing people out here, I know they exist. I know they're doing their job wherever they are, and I'm doing my job here. And if you're karmic, you're karmic. You may not be able to meant to be karmic all your life. This may be how you get out. If you are divine, you may fall from grace at some point in your life. It may be a test of just your strength in your faith, to see how resilient you are, how resilient your faith is, how resilient your truths are. And you need to be ready for that. I can go in and out of karmic energy, because guess what? I'm not afraid of my shadow. I can go into my shadow energy, live in my shadow energy, sleep in my shadow energy, and say I'm in shadow energy. And I can warg myself over, or I can flow into my high vibe energy, and I can stand in the middle. For instance, if someone is threatening me, or I need to defend myself, my children, if God puts me in a position where I need to be a defender, then I know I have his permission, his grace, and his protection. I'm gonna stand in that shadow. Y'all gonna see some ego, some curse words. You might see some hands. But if God says, look, I got you on that, I don't need you to do that, even though, I've been the perfect person for some situations. Like, sometimes people just need to be checked. And he said, Kira, I'm sending you in. And I said, yes. But I know, hey, I can't live there. I can't stay there. It's time for you to end that situation, close that cycle, and go back into your healing energy, your nurturing energy, your educational energy. And I don't get to decide. The platform is laid before me, and then I allow myself to not be resistant and flow up or down, in or out, which is accordingly what God is calling for me. I don't be like, hold on, spirit, I appreciate you, but I'm finna slap this bitch. No, I don't. I used to, sure did. Not anymore. I say, Lord, what do you need me to do right now? Because I know what I want to do, but what's in alignment? And that is all I'm trying to do, is give you the tools, the information, the perspective to be able to be in alignment. Because slapping a bitch could be in alignment one day. Could be. I don't know where you live. I don't know where you from. I don't know what you do. But hey, saving a person, walking away from a situation, rescuing your inner enemy may be in alignment on another day, in another situation. You gotta know, and the only way you're gonna know is if someone puts it out there for you to ponder, to eat up, and to reflect on. That's all I'm asking you to do, is take the message and meditate on it. Either way, one way or another, whatever. I'm Kira. We'll say said to room. And until we meet again, please, 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 please keep growing, okay? I love you. I believe in you, okay? You are as resilient as you think you are, because you're here. I already know. See you later.